Okay, I get that. I get
Found out
that.
he was married.
What?
Yeah, we were talking for 9 years, and as we moved down here, just find out that he was married. Basically kicked me to the curb, and I've been homeless since then. I just did things on my own, went the wrong way, you know.
You say what? Did things on your own?
Yeah.
Like what?
Being in the streets. I've been in prison.
You been in prison?
Did 4 years. Yeah.
For what? So he didn't tell you he had gotten married?
No.
And he asked you to come here?
Yes.
You went.
Yes.
So, knowing that he was married?
Right.
Okay. And so you got here 2 weeks ago. And what happened? What's up, YouTube? Man, shout out to everybody that shows love out here. I appreciate y'all. That keeps me charged up. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So are you homeless?
I am right now, currently.
Okay. And so how old are you?
I'm 36.
36. And so how long have you been homeless?
Going on 2 weeks now. Just moved from Houston down here.
Is that right? I just came back from Houston.
Okay, yeah. I should have never left.
Okay. So 2 weeks. So what was that happened 2 weeks ago that caused you to move here?
Chasing a man.
Okay.
Chasing a man.
I get that. I get
Found out
that.
he was married.
What?
Yeah, we were talking for 9 years, and as we moved down here, just find out that he was married. Basically kicked me to the curb, and I've been homeless since then. Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's real. That's real.
Okay. Okay. So all right. So all right. Real quick. Do you have any kids?
I do.
Okay. How many?
2 boys.
2 boys. How old?
16 and 14.
16 and 14. Same dad, different dads.
Different dads.
Different dads. Okay. And so the 2 boys, where are they living right now?
Currently in Colorado with my mother.
Okay. With your mother?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And have you ever been married?
No.
No? Okay. So let's dive into this. So you was talking to this guy for 9 years?
For 9 years, yes.
Like physically? Like y'all used to see each other?
We were together for 9 years. He came down here to reconnect with his daughter, and in the process of reconnecting with his daughter, reconnected with his baby mother, and happened to get married.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's paint a timeline for this. So y'all was dating for 9 years. When did he leave to come to Atlanta?
3 months ago.
Okay, so this is recent.
Recent.
Okay, so 3 months. So prior to 3 months ago, y'all was living together in Houston?
Living together in Houston.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
It was about the reconnection with his daughter, and I was okay with that, not knowing that they had a different thing going on behind closed doors. I guess they rekindled their relationship, in rekindling the relationship with his daughter, and got married. So now I'm just out here.
So in 3 months, he came out here. And I guess wasn't necessarily being truthful about what exactly was going on. So he was letting you know, hey, I reconnected with my daughter,
Exactly.
but he wasn't letting you know, hey, I also reconnected with her mom.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And is that his only child?
Yes.
Okay, so that's his only child.
Yes.
And so I can understand as a dad with a daughter, how old is the daughter? Is she a teenager?
She's 17. She's getting ready to graduate, on her way to college.
Okay, so
I understood the situation. It just went too far.
You say it just what?
It just went too far.
Yeah, I mean, because so okay. Do you know how long it was after he got here that him and the baby mama ended up being rekindled?
A month later, I think they got married in February. He got down here February 2nd. They were married by February 23rd, I believe.
What? February 23rd? That's my dad's birthday.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to my dad. But okay, so okay, so wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So do you think they was already had already reconnected on that level?
Well, that's the thing. It kind of moved fast. They started talking back in January about the daughter graduating and whatnot, and then he gets down here in February, gets stuck down here, and then
how does he get stuck down here?
Well, he was supposed to come back to Houston. The baby mom bought his ticket down here. She found out. I had called and was talking to him. She got mad about that and canceled his ticket, basically getting him stuck down here. I didn't have the money to buy him a ticket back to Houston. So he started working and stuff down here, and then I get down here and find out that they actually got married.
So he didn't tell you he had gotten married?
No.
And he asked you to come here?
Yes.
You went.
Yes.
So knowing that he was married?
Right.
Okay. And so you got here 2 weeks ago, and what happened?
Basically, I find out that they're married, and I've been staying.
Well, I mean, did you come like on a bus, on a plane,
on a Greyhound?
Okay, so you came on a Greyhound. Did someone pick you up from the Greyhound station?
No, I caught the Uber to where he was at, and the whole situation happened, and he left.
What was the situation that happened? What happened when you got there?
Well, I got there to the hotel, and he told me to stay there, but the baby mama was staying there too, that I found out, and so yeah, it was just a whole ordeal. I left, he left, and we haven't been together since.
Did anything physical happen?
No.
Okay. So, and so they're kind of living out hotels right now?
She has an apartment, and he goes back and forth from her place to the hotel. So they're really not living together, and that's what is confusing to me. Like, y'all are married, but y'all aren't even living together. So, yeah.
Did they get married for like another purpose?
He tells me it's to get off of child support, which I'm like, really, dude? You didn't want to pay child support that bad that you would marry this girl?
Well, I mean, if he may owe like tens of thousands, you know.
and he does, but we've been together for 9 years, so for you to get married and then not tell me about it, you know what I'm saying?
Because how did you feel did you find that out when you got to the hotel?
Yes, that they were married.
Yeah, how? Like, tell me exactly what happened.
She sent me the marriage certificate. She got my phone number somehow and sent me the marriage certificate on my phone. That's how I found out.
Okay, so she sent you. So y'all wasn't in like the same room or nothing where she like told you like, hey, we're married. Okay.
No.
You was in a hotel room?
She got my phone number and sent me the marriage certificate.
Huh. Okay. So let's
It's a lot.
well, right, but we're gonna dive in. So okay, so real quick, let's just start from the beginning. Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado.
You from Colorado?
Colorado.
Hey man, what part?
Denver, Aurora.
Denver, man. Shout out that Denver, man. Shout out that Aurora, Colorado. Shout it out, man. Shout it out all day.
303.
You know what? Colorado's one of the only states that I have not been to.
Okay.
Definitely got to come soon.
It's nice.
Yeah. I heard a lot of good things. All right, so shout out Colorado.
See ya.
All right. So growing up in Colorado,
City, yes.
did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Just mom, raised by stepdad.
Okay. Was bio dad, was he like active and present in your life?
No, prison, drugs, all that.
Okay. And so growing up, you are brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have an older sister and a younger brother.
Okay. And so, growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yeah, I was very active in school, sports, graduated. I just did things on my own, went the wrong way,
You say what? Did things on your own?
Yeah.
Like what?
Being in the streets, I've been in prison.
You've been in prison?
Did 4 years. Yeah.
For what?
Drugs.
Like
Drugs.
Like, I guess that's weight. Like, you probably had like a felony level, so.
Yes, yep. F2, I got a 7-year sentence.
What age were you when that happened?
22.
22? Because you said you graduated college, right?
No, high school.
Oh, graduated high school. Did you do any college?
I didn't do no college.
No?
No.
Okay. So, I guess.
I was in the streets by then.
So you kind of jumped off the porch at that point. Okay. Why do you think that was? Well, let me ask first. Let's stay in childhood real quick.
Okay.
So as far as childhood goes, I'm always amazed when I ask this question at the variety of the answers. But when you were younger, did anything like, ever happen to you, like any type of sexual trauma or anything like that?
I never experienced that. I would say I put myself out there. I was a little fast, but nothing sexual. No, I just started being in the streets real young.
What do you mean when you say you put yourself out there fast? What age are we talking about?
16, 17.
Okay.
Yeah,
and we're just talking about just jumping off the porch. We're not talking about like.
Yeah, into drugs and stuff.
Okay, it's not like sex works or anything like that. Okay.
That, no.
Okay, so what is it that you think made you decide to do that?
Honestly, I really don't know. I guess went to experience the street life and ended up not doing the right thing.
I talk to some of these folks out here all the time, right? And I tell people, when you're in your early 20s, you're still tied to the things that you thought were cool in your teenage years.
Right.
And the best thing you could do for yourself is to cut those ties. Because, you're not a teenager no more, and so that stuff is going to have adult consequences as you keep on doing it.
Exactly.
What would you say to your 22 or 21-year-old that's, still out there, following those dreams of what they thought was cool as a teenager?
I would say just grow up and go the right way. Finish school. Don't get into the streets because it's hard to get out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's sound advice.
Yeah.
Okay, so, as far as like relationship with your mom and everything like that, how was that?
My relationship right now is okay. She's mad that I came down here for a man. She's not really too happy about that. But my relationship is okay right now.
Yeah, because I mean,
we're getting
you know,
back right.
okay. I mean, what was the issues back then? You know, or
I was a rebel. I didn't want to listen. I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Hard-headed.
I thought I was grown. Yeah.
Hard-headed, make a soft ass.
I was very hard-headed.
Okay. So how do we get into this place? Because it sounds like even prior to coming here, you kind of been in a struggle situation.
Yeah, going from hotel to hotel. Because of my background, I'm a felon, so it's hard to get housing and, you know, stuff like that I could use as a female. But since I'm a felon, it's been hard.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a couple questions, right? So because, you know, I think, right, you're a pretty woman.
Thank you.
Right? So I get that you know, have the felony, but there's also a thing called pretty privilege, right?
True. But that doesn't go along with the predators. You can be as pretty as you want and still, you know.
Well, yeah, as far as predators go, but I'm thinking like the type of dude that we choose.
Okay.
Right? So it's like, the guy that you chose, y'all was together for 9 years, and you know what ended up happening. You know, he ended up marrying basically his baby mom.
Right.
And so now you're out here by yourself. If you could reverse engineer this, what point of it would you change?
Really, I don't know, because this was a surprise to me. So I don't see what I could have changed.
Well, let me ask. I mean, were y'all kind of struggling a little bit when you was out in Houston?
Not within the relationship, no.
What I mean is like financial.
Financial.
So kind of like living out of hotels sometimes and here, there, stuff like that.
Yeah, we both had jobs, you know what I'm saying? But we both had backgrounds. We were both felons. So it was kind of hard on both ends.
And so I get that, right? Yeah. But why not choose a guy that's not a felon? So that, you know, he can kind of...
not choosing a guy that is a felon. I mean, there's a lot of felons out here that are good guys. So.
Well, I'm sure there are, but they may share the same struggles, you know? Right. And so it's like when you think about pairing, you kind of want to pair a strength with the weakness, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so,
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do now. And now that I'm free and I'm single, you know.
2 weeks. Yeah, you're still in love with your guy, though, man.
Yes,
like, it hasn't been long ago. It hasn't been long enough.
But what you're saying is, yeah, I do need to find somebody that matches my feels. You know what I'm saying?
That can fill your holes and you can fill theirs. Exactly. That type of deal.
That part.
So because, you know, like I say, it's been 2 weeks. You know, you're still in love with the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so.
I mean. Yeah.
Well, I mean, so because like, when was the last time y'all talked?
About a week ago.
Week ago? What was that conversation like?
He's wanting to get back together and fix things, and you know.
So does he just want like a throuple?
No, it's nothing like that. I wouldn't even go for that if it was. But no, he's talking about he's gonna get a divorce and telling me the reasons why he did marry her. But I really don't understand it.
So because does getting married just wipe away child support like that?
I guess.
And then if you can get divorced a few months later and
Georgia,
it'll be...
I'm not sure about where I'm from in Colorado, but I guess here in Georgia, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
How long had y'all lived out of Houston?
2 years.
2 years? And where were you at before that?
In
Colorado. Okay. What made y'all move to Houston?
Just new scenery. The price of Colorado is getting too high. The price of living in Houston is a little cheaper, decent, within our price range.
Right.
So yeah, and he has family out there as well. So.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I was just in Houston earlier this month. So.
Yeah, Houston's nice.
Shout out to H-Town, man.
Yeah,
Shout it out.
I'll be going back.
Shout out that Tidwell.
Yeah, Homestead.
At Northside. All right. Anyway, so what are we doing at this point? Like, you know, you've been here 2 weeks. Are you going to stay here in Atlanta? Do you plan on going back to Houston, Colorado? Like,
I plan on going back to Houston here in a couple of weeks. I got some money that's coming through. So once I get that, yeah, I'm buying my ticket back to Houston.
Okay. And like, you know, like there's like your mom, you know, do those folks, do they know that you're out here kind of homeless?
Yeah, my mom knows, yeah.
Okay.
And she's telling me once I get my money to go back to Houston because I had a good job out there, so.
Are you still going to have that job?
Hopefully. I did my 2 weeks. I didn't just quit, so.
Okay, so
yeah.
You did a 2 weeks notice?
Yes.
Okay. Because, I mean, like, so, you know, I mean, all right, you're out here right now.
Yeah.
Okay, if they were to happen, let's say, to come across this video on YouTube, right? What do you think their thoughts and their reactions would be?
My mother?
Yeah, your mom, your family, anybody.
They know that I'm out here struggling. She's helped me as much as she can. You know, I'm just trying to get back to where I was, which is Houston, so I can get back to my life.
Do you think you would have came out here if he would have told you that he was married?
No.
No,
I wouldn't have came. I would have stayed in Houston and kept my job.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
So the fact that he did that, and I guess you're still, you're still like wanting to be back with him, right?
Kind of, sort of.
Well, it's not kind of, sort of, right? Like the energy is bouncing off of you.
Yeah, it's 9 years. That's not easy just to let go. You know what I'm saying? But what he did, I don't think that, that's not acceptable.
Well, I was just about to say, like, is it a situation?
I asked him, what if I would have did that to you? If I would have went back to Colorado and married my baby dad, what would you do? He said, I wouldn't be fucking with you. So how could you expect me to fuck with you? You know what I'm saying?
I get it, but I just know how these things play out, So, I mean, I definitely wish you the best, but, sometimes that love thing is tricky.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So,
yeah.
Well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions.
Thank you.
If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I do. I have Cash App.
What's your Cash App?
It's a $ERLANA, capital SHELLS, number 87.
Okay. Any IG or Facebook?
Facebook, yes.
Okay.
Adele Jones, Facebook.
Adele Jones? All right. Well, listen, like I say, we really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, all right?
So much.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
Thank you.
All right.